ECI to introduce VVPAT system in 19 assembly constituencies. Hello and welcome to STV English News. I'm Surbala Kangabam. Let's see the news in detail. Even as the UNC's economic blockade has entered the 88th day today, spokesperson of Manipur Pradesh Congress Committee, K.H. Joykishan, has said that preparations are complete to urge the centre to declare the United Naga Council as an unlawful organisation. Addressing a press conference at Congress Bhavan, ex-MLA of Thamaiban Assembly constituency, K.H. Joykishan, further said the UNC can no longer be considered as a civil body, as 3 persons were shot dead and many others were left injured during the ongoing economic blockade. Moreover, extreme activities like setting vehicles on fire and others were carried out. Therefore, the UNC has been taken as an unlawful organisation that uses weapons to press the government for their demands. He further expressed his desire for the state BJP to extend support regarding the writing to be sent to the centre so that the BJP at the centre gives a positive note on the request. The centre need to give a clear-cut answer as to whether it will continue to support NSC and IM and further nudge the innocent people into more darkness or vote for declaration of UNC as an unlawful organisation. People don't want to see further brick throwing among political parties. The statement made by BJP that the party will have economic blockade lifted if Chief Minister Okram Ibobi resigns for 2 days. He dared to ask to practically show what one can do for the love of the motherland, Manipur. As long as there is Congress government in Manipur, breaking the territorial integrity of the state will be impossible. If it is for the betterment of the people of Manipur, let alone the Chief Minister, the whole of Congress can be shut down permanently. Nevertheless, BJP must let the people know how exactly the party will have the economic blockade lifted after enforcing President's rule in the state, K.H. Joykishan asserted.
BJP na akoigi district threat lauthulabado handu ena lauthoktoribla natraga NSC yamar kunyadigi manglakpa manglan Southern Nagaland sembagi waphumato pitok thugudoribla yamna clear karo biste namahana thambiba matautai madura tholakpa Manipur pumba mai chalakpa matamda Shri Hemanta Biswas Sharma amadi Maki party BJP na madugi taita lagodoribla.
Spokesperson of BJP, ex-MLA N. Biren, has said that all the crises prevailing in the state arose from the blunders committed by Congress in the past. If the government does not have the guts to govern the state, it is better to step down. He said this at a press meet held at the party office at Nityapa to take today. Addressing media persons where many leaders of the party were also present, Biren further said, the present crisis in Manipur is on account of seats that had been shown by the Congress. Until and unless the roots of the seeds planted by the Congress are plucked off, the present crisis will remain forever. Therefore, it is time Congress was taught a good lesson. On the other hand, the spokesperson also said the prolonged economic blockade in the state is due to absence of a proper and effective government and failure of administration. The resentment among the different communities in the state is created by Congress on account of solving the problems and issues on the basis of ad hoc management, he alleged. On the other hand, allegations leveled against BJP by Congress even before the party comes to power are very unfortunate, he said. Biren called upon the people to root out the corrupt Congress government that has been causing a lot of hardship to the people of Manipur.
1992 Manipur gi manungda operate tauba Naga ichil nausing nataba Nagaland state tonganba state amada laiba adugma Nagaland gi student federation duga Manipur state government gi deputy chief minister woiba matamda Sri Sankrishan the mama tonda soito busunataba state government ayaba piba dona matamdugi chief secretary Sri Goswami yauna Nagaland Student Federation agreement nama tongna rame abo. Haige agreement sida kari haina haige abo Naga Kuki ki irang thoiba kholiba tawriba mayam se Sadar Hills na singba Naga gi lam se masidai da Sadar Hills na singba pina na ba tawrukpadagi thokpani aduna hayeng karigumba ikuna Sadar Hills kari pige hairagasu Nagaland Student Federation nuigi ayaba yaudadi piro ena Sri Sankai Singh ma mathanda natana matamdugi Chief Secretary Sri Goswami yauna soi tawraga pitho ambe aduna masigi ngasi thoiba wathok lahaliba economic blockade Naga ka maitay gagi marakta ungkana haliba kuki gagi marakta ungkana haliba masingi marakta ungkana halisa sugumba muigi ngahak ki oiba yana basatba Congress regime gi thabak tudagi tholakmani.
For the first time in Manipur, electronic voting machine with voter verifiable paper audit trial will be introduced in 19 assembly constituencies in the upcoming 11th Manipur Legislative Assembly election. Speaking to ISTV News, OSD to the Chief Electoral Officer Karambono said, VVPAT is a machine attached to EVMs which helps the voters to verify if vote has been polled correctly or not. The machine will automatically show photo, symbol and serial number of the candidate for whom the vote has been polled. This machine will be used in the assembly constituencies, namely Singjamai, Yaiskul, Nambol, Thaubal, Sagolban, Kairao, Mayang Imphal, Khurai, Wangkai, Langthabal, Nauria Pakhang Lakpa, Haingang, Thongju, Patsoi, Sekmai, Konthaujam, Thangmaiban, Puripok and Kashamthong. This will enable the voters to rule out any possibility of malpractice and satisfy the voters, he added.
Elector amana electronic voting machine da mahakna namkhriba candidate adugi koigi serial number mahaki photo aduga mahaki symbol asina chingbadu aikoigi display ama yaujai adugi panel duda elector masaduna saigi magi but aduda leiba ballot unit aduda hek nambaga nakanda leiba VVPAT aduda mahakna thadakriba adugi kaino do candidate du chumme haibagi monda mental satisfaction ama phangjanabagi adugumba procedure amani aduga darkar leiragadi hariba maduda tholakriba chesing ado akoigi counting gi matamda darkar leiragasu ballot paper gumna amuk count tawraga ngasai any confusion ama akoigi leirakpa taragasu madu settlement tawnabagi adugumba provision jawi jipaugi di akoigi VVPAT ki masing asi India dasu nauribanina makoigi Bharat Electronics Limited Bangalore na saba type sini akoina hujik sinagadoriba se adu makoi romdagi su sabagi masing ase akoigi watpa oibna hariba constituency sing asidadang ahanbagi oina akoi sinajagani.
Meanwhile, MLA of Nauria Pakhang Lakpa Assembly constituency RK Anand has also said that the United Naga Council should be declared as an unlawful organization if necessary. He said this at a press meet held at his residence at Kwakaithel Laishram Nekai today. MLA RK Anand further said, as soon as BJP comes to power at the center, incidents related to the NSC and IM, which is having peace talk with the center, start occurring frequently. Besides, the center has remained as a silent spectator even though the armed gatherers of NSC and IM enter Manipur and cause a lot of unwanted incidents. If the center has the courage, withdraw the ongoing peace talk, then the state government will take necessary action against the outfit. The state government will give appropriate answer to them on their acts of terrorism in Manipur, the MLA added. And on the other hand, there is no transparency about the framework agreement signed between the NSC and IM and the government of India. Therefore, it should be torn off. The statement of Hemant Biswa Sharma that the ongoing economic blockade in Manipur can be lifted easily if Ibobi steps down from the post of Chief Minister for 2 days is very unfortunate, and their game plan behind it is highly suspicious, he said. What kind of game the center is planning, and is the center inviting another June 18? MLA RK Anand asked.
Now is time the government of India decides on this issue. Key issue ka dino ay ngasi NSRM se yam ningay kan ba reason na chataba yam na wild ba terroristic organization se time and again they have proved moigi wings spoke the kulai pirin log tai in a sen I am near the Kangi, UNC was a Kulai Pibra, trade Troka, the Simon, no, we company, me heartbreak.
The indefinite economic blockade imposed by the UNC has crippled the transport of petroleum products and essential goods in the state. As a result, oil pumps have remained shut due to shortage of petrol and diesel, while prices have skyrocketed. Passenger services like Tata Magic, Winger and auto rickshaws purchase diesel at 100 rupees per litre from the black marketers and hence have no option other than to raise the rate of fares without the consent of Transporters and Drivers Council. Some vehicles are purchased on loans and drivers manage to run service to pay the loans. This was stated by Imphal East and Thawal District Joint Transporters Council in a press meet. The present rate of vehicle fare will be resumed when the petroleum products are made available as earlier. TDC has been rendering duty to make diesel available at Kusum Oil Pump and Herangoitong Oil Pump, but it consumes the whole day for passenger vehicles to be in queue, which cause a lot of hindrance for the daily wage earners. Meanwhile, the council has appealed to Commissioner of Consumer Affairs, Food and Public Distribution and have consented 4 kiloliters for Tata Magic and Wingers, but unfortunately the officials are out of station. Diesel will be distributed when they return and has appealed to passenger vehicle drivers to resume normal fare as earlier. Joint Administrative Council for Diesel Auto Society Council has appealed to the drivers and owners of vehicles not to stop passenger auto service. On the other hand, passenger service vehicles plying Mayai Lambi Road have alleged that the quantity of diesel distributed at Herangoitong Oil Pump by the Passenger Service Owners and Drivers Welfare Association is not sufficient even for a trip. Restriction of TDC against the fare hike is unjustifiable, the association stated. MLA of Kashamthong Assembly constituency Laishom Ibomta has said that the Imphal-Dimapur highway connecting Manipur and Nagaland should be closed down forever. He said this during a door-to-door campaign today. While pleading the electorate in his constituency to cast a vote for him, he asked the people their suggestions on ending the economic blockade imposed by UNC. He said if he is elected, he will do everything possible to block the road at Mao in the border between Manipur and Nagaland. Instead, measures to improve Imphal-Jiribam highway should be taken up. If done so, there will be peace in Manipur, he added. The muster roll and casual staffs of PWD working for the last 30 to 35 years have resolved not to take part in any activity relating to the election of the 11th Manipur Legislative Assembly. The decision was taken by muster roll casual drivers of PWD Manipur on the ground that no compensation has been given in any cases of injury or death while on duty. Regarding the matter, a memorandum has been submitted to the Chief Engineer of PWD Department. A one-day free eye screening and subsidized surgery camp was held at Wahingbam Yumjau Lairembi Community Hall today. The camp was jointly organized by Caesar Eye Care Foundation, Young Socio-Cultural Union and Wahingbam Yumjau Lairembi Trustee Board. Vice President of Young Socio-Cultural Union W. Sadananda said the camp was conducted to give a free eye test which may cause eye diseases, detect eye problems beforehand and provide the patients with eye disorders for further surgery with subsidized rates.
Cataract lay man sing sim ko subsidized ta ko Caesar hospital na 1000 da ko operation to biba adi ate mit ki hek lay ni balai na ko dimang sim ko na ko ticket to bilaga ko na masi treatment Caesar hospital na ko 50% ba ko subsidized ta ko to bagi ko pandam da na ko lai spice na iba na surrounding mai kai se ko na
The Angami Youth Organization has called a 10-hour band from 9 a.m. to 4 p.m. on January 28 in Kohima and Dimapur districts in solidarity with the rest of the Naga communities in protest against the adamant stand on the government of Nagaland to go ahead with the ULB elections in some parts of the state against the will of the tribal ho-hos and civil society. This was stated in a press release issued by President of AYO Naingu Votu Cross and Vice President Peter Rutsa. AYO requested all citizens, irrespective of tribe, to cooperate and understand the necessity of further protests since the concerned authority has shown no sign of listening to the call of pro-Naga people. Keeping in mind the huge sacrifices made by the general public as well as tireless service rendered by Angami youths and every citizen residing in Angami areas, AYO exempted emergency services like hospitals, pharmacies, medical visits and duties, hotels, bakeries, travelers to and fro various destinations from outside the state, educational institutions, weddings, church-related programs, press and media, petrol pumps, gas agencies, KMC and any sanitation vehicle of village and urban panchayats, military and police, district administration from the purview of the ban. AYO warned all government-registered vehicles to stay off the road during the ban. In the event of any untoward incident, the government of Nagaland should be held responsible, warned the organization. Sky Hospital has expressed happiness on successful treatment of 3 children with congenital heart disease at the hospital. The treatment was sponsored by the State Health Society under the aegis of National Health Mission, Rashtriya Bal Swasthya Karyakram. Chairman of Executive Committee State Heart Society, P.K. Singh, who is also the Commissioner of Health and Family Welfare, Government of Manipur, expressed his happiness on providing free device closure of hole in heart for 15 children and free open heart surgery for 25 children with congenital heart defect at the Sky Hospital under the National Health Mission, Manipur, in less than 1 year. The total number of children with congenital heart defect who benefited under RBSK and undergoing treatment at the Sky Hospital has reached 40 in the last 11 months. Chairman P.K. Singh appealed to the parents of children below 18 years of age who are suspected of birth heart defect to contact RBSK district team or district hospital for later referral to government-recognized specialist hospitals in Imphal. Transport of such children with parents from any district to Imphal will be provided free of cost under RBSK program.
This is why this gesture of cake cutting, to signify that today they are reborn with a new life, with a healthy life.
A program for widows to express their desires, jointly organized by Meitei Leimarol Sinai Sangh and Max, was held at Manipur Press Club today. Project Director of Max, Hungyo Worsang, Joint Director of Max, Mongjam Abhiram, and Chief Functionary of Meitei Leimarol Sinai Sangh, MC Rita, were the main guests at the program held for the betterment of widows. And in the national news we have, Meghalaya Governor B. Shanmuganathan has reportedly resigned yesterday after a spate of allegations of misconduct and inappropriate behavior. The governor came under intense criticism after a section of employees of the Raj Bhavan wrote to Prime Minister Narendra Modi and President Pranab Mukherjee demanding immediate removal of B. Shanmuganathan for seriously compromising the dignity of the gubernatorial office. In a letter signed by 98 Raj Bhavan employees, it said, "We expect the Honorable Prime Minister to take action and remove the incumbent government of Meghalaya and restore the dignity of Raj Bhavan." A copy of the letter was sent to the Prime Minister's office, the Rashtrapati Bhavan, the Union Home Minister and Chief Minister Mukul Sangma. The employees claimed that the security of the governor's house has also been compromised. And before we wind up the top stories once again, Government ready to urge Centre to declare UNC as an unlawful organization, says Congress spokesperson K.H. Joykishan. Present crisis arose from blunders committed by Congress in the past, says ex-MLA N. Biren. And for the first time in Manipur, ECI to introduce VVPAT system in 19 assembly constituencies. Thank you so much for joining with us and good night.